Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy New Year's. Welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be doing a topic on Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to reunite for a Spider-Man project. And no, it is not from No Way Home, but this time it's going to be by Sony. So let's hop on to it. Yeah, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire could reunite in the new Spider-Man movie. However, they'll be without Tom Holland. Now, I know it's hard for us not to believe anything we read on the internet, but knowing how Sony can be, it could get interesting because the two really stole every single moment in No Way Home movie, which is probably one of their best highlights in film this year. So, the project is entitled Spider-Man. Needless to say, that could change after all. It is earliest stages. Yeah, so this is not really. Here's the thing with the title Spider-Man. It sounds kind of funny, to be honest with you, because you have two, Peter Parker and Andrew Garfield are from the Sony universe, but they're not in the MCU universe, which they pretty much did their characters a bit better. But I wanted to give it a chance to see how things will turn out if this were to be true. But the fact that Tobey and Andrew were able to come back for No Way Home was not only a breath of fresh air, but it definitely paved the way for future universe crossovers if that were to happen. Undoubtedly, the return of Andrew Garfield and Maguire in Spider-Man No Way Home boasted its box office take. Yes, it did. Actually, that's the understatement. Andrew Garfield and Maguire were nuclear bombs anywhere else. Yeah, I think what this article is trying to say is that even though they made their debut in the MCU, they were the reason a lot of people watched this movie in the first place. Because, you know what? I can admit, I was one of those people that were really excited about seeing Andrew Garfield and Maguire in No Way Home. But after watching the movie myself, not only that, I broke down 3 times. Yeah, I did cry 3 times while watching this movie because it did took you on a roller coaster. But at the same time, the way that the story was written, and I feel like it was a perfect MCU movie to end the high school Peter Parker trilogy, of Spider-Man. Now that he's going to be going to college. So the fact that we have a movie type Spider-Man, without Tom Holland in it, I say go for it because you wanted to give an adult take on both Peter Parkers, and it would have been cool if they actually interact with each other a lot more than they did in No Way Home. My apologies, y'all. I was dealing with these crazy pop-ups, and I cannot stand over that. This is why I'm not using my Chromebook anymore, because I have too many slowdowns, and I need to get it checked out. Probably sometime next month. So, back to the article. Thus, money talks, and they're aware fans want more Andrew and Garfield and Maguire. Insiders explained that Sony wants them together in a Spideyverse buddy pick. I'm definitely down for it. Now, it's not 100% confirmed that Maguire and Garfield are doing a movie together, just those two. But it would have been nice if they actually had something like this, to have 2 Spider-Mans from different universe. And I would have been excited just to watch this movie myself because I love Maguire's Spider-Man, I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I think those two are like the absolute goats when it comes to, Spider flicks. Because whether it's like a new Spider-Man, Spider-Man movie coming out, TV show or a game, people are gonna buy it regardless because Spider-Man is one of the most popular heroes of all time. And rest in peace to Stan Lee, who actually created the character. Countless rumors circulated Spider-Man 4 and The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Granted, there is reality in some of that gossip. After all, the possibilities are endless. Nothing is truly off the table. Well, it's already been confirmed that Sony are doing The Amazing Spider-Man 3. It's already been confirmed. So ever since Andrew showed up in No Way Home, fans are eager to want more of him in Spider-Man movies to end the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy. Even though the second movie did not do so well in the box office, but it did leave room for, other Spider-Man movies to be made. Yet Miles Morales has yet to be live action, and which is something I want to see. but Spider-Man is beginning to stick. First of all, the title separates itself from Marvel Studios' Spider-Man franchise. Secondly, they're also different as Holland is not included. I can agree to that, because as men, we are adults and we want to learn the adult. We want to just learn from the adult experience of Peter Parker in his daily lives. You know, dealing with their wives and wondering if they have any kids or whatever. And I would have loved to see what Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker's up to, since Gwen Stacy died in Amazing Spider-Man 2 based on the comic. So I wonder if he's ever found love. And we know that Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Mary J. Watson are married, according to Spider-Man 3, which sucked, by the way. Yeah, for the most part, I would have been really excited to see what their lives are like as adults, you know. But this is something that I would love to see if it's actually been confirmed, but I'm definitely down with this. Marvel Studios is developing Holland's college trilogy. Now, here's the thing. We already knew that they're doing a Tom Holland's college trilogy. I think, for the most part, I would have loved to see how Tom Holland's Peter Parker's life is like after losing Aunt May, you know, and his friends and the whole world forgot who Peter Parker was as Spider-Man. I mean, looking back at it now, I kind of wish that didn't happen, because I would have loved to have the whole world forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but not the whole world know who Peter Parker is. So, although I did like the ending of the movie when, you know, they showed the classic Spider-Man suit mixed with Tobey's when it comes to the symbol, and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and the webbing. It's like the mix of both. So he actually did that on his own. And plus the ending was inspired by Marvel Spider-Man's beginning. And that alone is just great to see. So I would have loved to see how they handled the college trilogy of Peter Parker in the MCU. They don't want Andrew Garfield and Maguire to appear in them. Indeed, they don't want to repeat themselves. With Spider-Man, they can build a bond between Andrew Garfield and Maguire. Yes, they can. I mean, no plot details yet, I'm sorry. Yeah, speaking of plot, if they were to do this, bring on the Sinister Six. Bring them on into that movie. I would have loved to see them fight together to end this madness once and for all. That would have made buttloads of money. Like, straight up. Alright, so what exactly did we learn from this article? We learned that they're going to be working on multiple Spider-Man films. We know that the Amazing Spider-Man 3 is confirmed by Sony, but we don't know nothing about Spider-Man 4, which we all know they're planning on doing it. And plus, now they're coming out saying that they're going to be doing Spider-Man featuring Maguire and Garfield. Money sells, right? So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below. If you want the article, it will be in the description. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.